How's it going, boxing fans? Hope we're well. Look, I wasn't going to do any sort of preview video for this Saturday's Sky show on Box Office, mainly because I'm not buying it and I wasn't really interested enough in the fights, obviously. But I was just thinking today, look, this Chisora Parker fight, which I've said I've never had any issues with it on a normal Saturday night show. But whoever wins on Saturday, are they really going to be any sort of winner in the long term? Like, where do they expect to go? When do they expect to get any sort of title shot? I mean, let's just say that Parker does the job. He'll stay where he is in the rankings with the WBO. We know the whole situation that's going on right now with all the champions and the belts. We know that those fighters, and I can't even be bothered to name them right now, have got a 2-fight deal. That will take us into 2022. So after that, let's say that this current champion here still holds the WBO. They've then got to either defend against the mandatory, which is Alexander Usyk, or vacate. Let's say they vacate. Usyk and Joyce will then fight for the vacant belt. And then whoever wins that, they potentially got another 12 months of going away doing their own thing before they've then got to fight the next person down, which at the moment is Joseph Parker. I mean, guys, we could be looking at sort of 2 years down the line here. You know, we've seen how long it takes for some of these fighters to actually get fights. You know, most of these top heavyweights now, they're not even fighting twice a year now. Some are only fighting once a year. You know, this guy over here who holds a WBC, he's not even doing that. He's not even fighting every 14 months. Let's say Del Boy. Let's say Del Boy gets the win. And let's say that he goes straight in at number 3. The same applies. It's going to be another 2 years down the line, and we're going to be looking at a 40-year-old Chisora. Shot to pieces. He's going to be in no fit state to fight for a world title. Who's to say his body's even going to last another couple of years? So I don't know, guys. You know, it's just a quick one. I hate to be that guy that sounds so cynical all the time. And sometimes I know that we should be grateful that we're just getting some of these fights. But it doesn't help that the whole thing's on Box Office. I think that's my main concern with it. You know, is anyone even buying the Box Office? Like I said, I'm going to find a stream, or sometimes you can get a lot of this stuff uploaded onto YouTube after a few hours. So I'll probably watch it the next morning once I've found some highlights of it, or maybe if I find an upload, and then I'll probably do a video on it. But yeah, I don't want to sound so downbeat about it. Look, it is fine for like one of those fights you have on in the background, and I'd have no issues if it was on a regular Saturday show. But where do you see the winner of Chisora Parker going? You know, I think they're well past their best, especially Chisora. You know, if he loses, for me, then he's done on these pay-per-views. I mean, after the news we've heard the last week, I think Sky pay-per-view anyway is going to be slowing down a lot for obvious reasons. But if he gets his 11th loss, then for me, he's done. Whoever loses this fight, I mean, it is important in the sense of whoever loses, then for me, they're going to be done in the top flight of heavyweight boxing. That's for certain. So there is a lot at stake as far as who loses. But whoever wins, I can just see them sitting in the rankings near the top and just waiting for a couple years, minimum. But that's just my thoughts on it. I wouldn't mind hearing your thoughts, guys. And if you enjoyed the video, then please click the thumbs up. And if you want to know the next time I drop a video onto YouTube, then please hit subscribe. Cheers.